Hello. In this lesson, we are looking at finding the x and the y-intercept of a straight line. What does the x-intercept and y-intercept mean is if you consider any straight line like this line, wherever it crosses the x-axis, you know that this is the horizontal one, is the x-axis, which in this case it crosses at 1. That will be called the x-intercept. And this is the y-axis. Wherever it crosses the y-axis, which in this case is -2, is called the y-intercept. So for this line, for this straight line, the x-intercept is 1, x-intercept is 1, and the y-intercept is -2. I'll just write it here. The y-intercept is -2. Y-intercept is -2 and the x-intercept is 1. As you can see, it's just, we read it from the graph where it crosses the x-axis and where it crosses the y-axis. That is if you had the graph of the line. You can just say by looking at the sketch. But what if we didn't have the sketch or we didn't have the graph? Instead, we had a table of values like this. All right, so I don't have this graph, I have this table of values. How can I say from here? From the table of values, you look where one of the values, either x or y, is 0. So if you go through x values here, you see that here x has become 0. And the corresponding value for y is -2. So that will be your y-intercept. So wherever x is 0, the corresponding value for y will be your y-intercept. So that will be your y-intercept where it crosses the x-axis. The y-axis. So when x is 0, y is -2. So your y-intercept is -2. Similarly, to find the x-intercept, we got to see where y is 0. You can see y is 0 here, and then the corresponding value for x is 1. So this point gives the x-intercept. And what is the x-intercept? It is 1. You got to give the x value wherever y is 0. And as we said, for a y-intercept, you got to give the y value wherever x is 0. That is as simple as this. Thank you for your attention.